No.
Guys, so yeah, this last part, I just want to know, was there anything that was learned today? Was there a certain stat or a certain fact or anything that you're going to walk away with tonight and it's actually going to affect your life or like help you in any shape or way? Just so I know next time to bring that up with new sets of women so they can get better, and do better at dating. We'll start over here with you.
She married. She already got her.
Yeah. Since you're married, there's not a lot that, yeah.
She can learn.
Yeah, I mean, there's always something to learn. I think I'm a very soft-spoken person, so I think when it comes to like the femininity and masculine thing, the only thing I would say to like other women who are like striving for healthy relationships is just like with the feminine part is like you shouldn't have to change who you are as a person to like I feel like basically what I'm trying to say really quickly is saying like femininity, you should be like you don't have to be masculine to throw away the dudes that you don't want. I feel like you can easily just be a soft-spoken person and still be like or like a feminine person and be like, hey, this dude is not for me, and not be like rah, about
Yeah.
it,
That's a good way to put it.
I think that's the only thing. I think that's what he's talking about when he's talking about meeting like girls from other races. Like they don't automatically come off like, oh, you got to prove yourself. Like no, like
I'm sure those girls still ghost guys, but they just do it a whole different,
they
nice,
do it
soft,
a different
feminine way.
in a softer way. So I think that was his point on that. So that's pretty much all I could say.
Okay. Did you learn anything?
I did learn things, and I do think it's very good to focus on the topic of interracial dating because in the world we're making different babies, and I feel like, and I know that I'm probably like one of the two that has this opinion, but I just feel like with so many men and women having different opinions, it's good to just love on humans.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm really about it. I gotta ask just really quick though. Would you come back on the show?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah! Thank you. Would you ever like to come back?
I would.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. And did you learn anything? And would you like to come back?
I would say that you kind of emphasize the whole not being so masculine up front thing because I've actually had this conversation with the man that I'm talking to now. I was very nonchalant at first, and he kind of brought it up, like, why you act, like, why you be like that? And then I kind of softened up, and it's fine now. But like having somebody else also bring it up, especially for like black women, I don't know, maybe just
it reassures.
Tone it down.
Yeah,
No.
that's good.
Just kind of makes me.
Good. Would you come back?
Yes, if y'all let me talk.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes the panels are way less people, and it's way easier to talk a lot more. What about you? What do you think?
I would say that you guys just brought more clarity on the femininity topic, being that I kind of lately been looking at myself like I am very masculine. I come off masculine, and I am trying to work on being more feminine, and I'm really just trying to kind of figure out how to tap into that. How do I tap into that? But I appreciated the conversation.
Yeah, no. And would you come back?
Hey, baby.
I would, but I want to talk about more than just relationships.
Yeah.
So there. Well, it's always gonna be about dating, but
you already there because you accepting it.
Yeah.
The most problems with women is they're in denial about it.
He's so
and
right.
Excuses about it. So the fact that you're saying, hey, I need to change this. You're already like 52%, so you need to work on the 40%.
Like accountability.
The other women, they're like 43, and they don't have that accountability.
Yeah.
They're never gonna get to 50 and up.
Yep.
So salute to you.
It's one of the
sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm real talk.
Yeah, that's actually one of the biggest things that we hype up is whenever people are accountable, because I would say that's the number one reason why relationships aren't working is because we're not being accountable about where our own flaws are. I push relationships really hard because I think when you're single, there's not always somebody there to hold you accountable. But I love relationships because there's somebody there to make sure, did you do this today? Did you do this like you're supposed to? Are you reaching your goals in this? I like being held accountable all the time. So I like relationships.
Just look at this as a man, because we talking about female. As a man, I have failed relationships. Why? Because I like traveling, fucking with different women, but doing different fucking shit. I get bored after one or two. I like having rotations. Yeah. But I know that and I accept that. And that's the difference. I ain't like, I don't know what's going on. I just got bad fucking luck. I'm just goddamn I know what the fuck it is.
Take accountability. Yeah. What about you? What did you learn for the show? And then would you come back?
Pretty much the same thing they said. I've already been realizing that within myself, me personally, that I'm a little dominant. I've heard since I was younger that I scare niggas away. Niggas are scared to talk to me because I'm so like, but I think just hearing other men actually say like, nah, y'all need to tone it down a little bit more, it makes me like be like, okay, like I have been toning it down, but it makes me like, okay, I guess I can.
Maybe another.
Not all the time though. Like I'm still gonna have that in me, but just time and place.
Yeah. What about you? Oh, would you come back?
Oh yeah, I'll come back for sure.
I definitely would come back. But I would say like what I learned overall, because I feel like naturally I'm a very submissive person. I don't like make a person like feel like they have to lead. I feed off of energy really, really. So that's really what it is. So I just feel like sometimes I have to be careful because I'm like that. I have to be careful who I give that to more so. So just like you said earlier, like
discernment.
Yeah.
Be careful who you choose, hey, more so. Do not be scared to text me the guys' messages, the Instagram stuff. Like, send me anything, and I will help you out. Like, if you're trying to discern with a guy, because a lot of y'all do not have the skills to tell if a guy's a fuckboy or not.
I never know.
I need your number.
Just add me on Instagram. I do this for a lot of girls right now, and it's been helping a lot of them a lot. So if you have a discernment issue, please, ladies, do not feel bad for doing it. I will help y'all for free.
Every woman in here, I want to add, every woman in here, blah, 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 blah. You have to get the game from guys who don't want to fuck you. Mm-hmm. See, y'all be listening to the guys.
And they basically want to fuck.
Like,
so they fucking up your shit.
I call them wisdom.
They want to fuck. So
I call them wisdom dick. That's what they
you
are.
gotta deal with the dudes who don't want to fuck you.
I got a couple friends like
say,
that.
hey sis,
absolutely,
but really mean
hey sis. Like
yeah, because most guys will. I'm telling you all this as a guy that has nothing but friends that are girls. I literally have nothing but best friends that are women and everything. Most guys are just in the friend zone. They're beta orbiters. They want to fuck as soon as the time comes, if it ever comes. And yes, they're just sitting around for the opportunity. So don't sit there and I would say 1 or 2% of guys will be real fucking friends to you. It's very rare. Yeah, you go ahead though. What did you learn, if anything? And then would you come back?
I'm gonna say this for the women that is on this panel, whether you black or mixed. I love seeing the new generation. This conversation helped show that as black women, we're going to revolve and change. Mm-hmm. And starting at the age that we are at, that's what it takes to over time just to change every aspect about us. So I love that. I love seeing it, and we just need to keep going and feed it to our kids and to our kids' kids, to where the stats is not saying that we are the worst ones or whatever the case may be. But I just want everyone to be open, like, y'all, we want it. Like, okay. But we're learning. Like, so just be patient with us. Like, we're learning. And that's all I want to say.
Yeah, come back. Not good.
I definitely.
This is a quick example, and I'm going to use 2 black women. Since we ain't going to go there with it, we're going to use 2 black women, right? So I fucked with a black woman.
You ain't have to do that.
I got to, because you don't even know what I'm about to say. I'm about to tell you. I fucked with a black woman for 5 years, right? So she was somewhat submissive, but not accountable. Uh-huh. I fucked with this other black woman who is submissive and accountable. It took her 1 year to get this 5 years. Uh-huh. So do you understand what that means to a man? Y'all gotta stop listening to other females that are single telling y'all how the fuck y'all should do this shit. Because misery loves company. Yes. You gotta listen to a man who don't want to fuck you. So that's what I'm saying. I'm fucking with this one for 5 years, submissive and everything. But this one who's submissive and accountable, that 1 year trumps her.
Yep. That 5 years don't mean shit.
But y'all thinking, oh, I got more ass, I got better hair. Fuck all of that shit. Because guys who know women and understand women, so that's what I'm saying. Do you want a guy who is experienced or not experienced? So you can get a simp guy who fuck like 5 or 6 chicks in his whole goddamn life and shit, and don't really understand how to fuck with your emotions and how to motivate you and how to make you do shit. Accurate. But you're gonna have this other guy who has more experience. Which one you want? So I'm saying you can have a guy with less experience and he gonna give you less pushback, but at the end of the day, in the long journey, he ain't got the shit that the other wisdom cat got for you. So that's the thing. So that's what you want to realize. You want to, you want to accept advice from people who are successful, and even like I said, like people who don't want to sleep with you, because like that friend zone shit, like he said, like A lot of these guys, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, he ain't like. I remember I did a show, right? I'm going to just say this real fast. I did a show, and I got a girl who's recurring on my channel, so I'm going to just call her PB. And so I've been fucking with her, was fucking with her since I was a teenager up until that time, right? So she was cool with a pastor guy, and the pastor guy went to school with us, high school. So she was telling me, oh, he got a wife, he's so this and that, and I can even send you the show. I'll send you the shit. And so I told her, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. All that God shit that you say, you got a fat ass. He will fuck, married or not. Mm-hmm. So this is a live YouTube podcast. Like this is receipts. This is not like my thoughts. And so first we did a show, and she called him up, and we were in the show.
Oh my God.
Like on YouTube, and then she called him up on live. And so he was just like, hey, I told her what to say. I told her this. I said, yeah, tell him you had a dream about him so he could ask more about it. So she's telling him, and he's like, man, stop playing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dude. And then it keeps on going on. He like, you serious? Hey, hang up and call me right back. So this is the married fucking evangelist guy you see in the church and
That's
shit.
so holy than that.
Yeah, a whole different vibe. So you know what I'm saying? And I told her, like, dudes want to fuck you. I'm cool with. I got female friends, but I fucked them all. All my sisses and shit. Oh, that's my sis. I fucked all of those bitches back in the day.
Oh, so you one of them?
No, it's not one of them. But it's reality.
I'm 42. I've been fucking since 1995.
No.
So
I'm talking.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.